Hello and welcome to Vertex of Abundance. My name is Priestess Gorgeous. I will be your oracle today. I'm here to brief you on the Soulmate Twin Flame energy for March 2018. I'm using the Wild Unknown deck. And just a little bit of housekeeping. I'm in a temple. There may be a little bit of noise in the background. Don't be alarmed. So with our tradition here at Vertex of Abundance Temple, we only call out the major arcana on any briefing. And then we continue in the temple, which is just the link in the show notes below, with the rest of the show. So the show that this is briefing is the 1111 Divine Lover series. It is a Soulmate Twin Flame reading, and we'll continue that at the link in the show notes or over at vertexofabundance.org/oracle/series. You'll find it under 1111 Divine Lover series for March 2018. So we enter the month in here with the Chariot. The new moon is in Pisces, so we'll be taking from the perspective of the Divine Feminine, which will be on this side over here for this month, because it's going to be receiving the masculine. Okay, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine has nothing to do with your gender assigned at birth. It's more the role that you embody in the partnership, in the connection. So we have the Chariot, we have the Fool card, the Justice card, Judgment, and the Star card. We enter the month in with the Chariot up against the Two of Cups on the feminine side. So they're moving forward into bond, into the union this month. And that's the energy that we kind of enter the month in with. So I would say that there's an end of the back and forth in the connection. There's going to be a transition this month, whatever it is. They'll leave the month working on what this connection truly is. There will be some kind of judgment regardless of what it is, positive or negative, adjusting or affirming, negative or positive. Okay, so because I see this, the challenge here we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. I know I said I wouldn't read the minors, but I'm gonna do it this reading, and we'll figure it out later. So the challenge here, the obstacle, is on the feminine is this Ace of Pentacles is mirrored back on the masculine by the Three of Wands. So that means energy is shown up to a door is even open in the material to work on this. Okay. So the masculine, right at the beginning, right around the new moon, is beginning to wake up and come towards the feminine. You know, the new moon is already in the Mercury retrograde shadow period. Mercury retrograde brings a lot of previous lovers back, especially if you're a Pisces rising or a Sag rising. You could also be a Aquarius rising or a Taurus rising too. That'll bring previous lovers back. Mercury retrograde. And I'm seeing energy come through right around this new moon, right at the beginning of the cycle. Because it's the 17th right here at the top, and then it'll be the 15th next month of April here at the bottom, and then each week in between. So I'm seeing the feminine gets an opportunity of some kind. Somebody comes forward, and there's a leap of faith here, and it seems like both parties are going to get their needs met. It's been a little difficult for a while. We have the Fool card on the focus for the feminine, mirrored by the masculine with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles on the masculine means they've been working at this for a while, trying to get their needs met, and finally the feminine gets an offer and goes on that journey. The sacrifice to make here would be the Justice card on the feminine side, mirrored on the masculine side by the Six of Wands. So if the feminine is perceiving justice, they're going to need to let the karmic scales balance themselves out. There's not a lot that they can actually do. They're going to need to let other person, place, or thing reconcile the energy on their own. And it's almost like the universe comes to the favor of whoever has the justice card, which would be the feminine. The masculine gets an accolade, some type of recognition, but that does mean they need to put work in. 2 sixes means there's been inequality in this relationship here. Since it's a love relationship, we'll take the love meaning inequality. Some person needs a little bit more excitement, but it's really more that they have a needs exchange. And then we leave the month with the 6 of Swords. I saw the 6 of Swords in this Son of Swords, which is the Prince of Swords. So what does that mean? It means moving forward into the future, driving life forward with intellect, communication, reasoning, clarity. It does happen. There's a Judgment card here. So there's going to be a final decision made of some kind. Whatever work they've been trying to put into this finally comes back around. It feels like the masculine was putting work. It's like their ships are coming in, or their plans are finally coming together. They're finally ready to embark upon. They're preparing to do something. They're preparing for one final throwdown to see if there's anything left here. The answer is yes. So I'm going to see if I see Twin Flame or Soulmate here. Okay, so we got a Twin Flame card. Okay, so I have what we're gonna talk about in the 1111 Divine Lovers series. Please take good care of yourself. I'd love if you follow over along in the temple to see the rest of this reading, the extended briefing. And please take good care of yourself again. My name is Priestess Gorgeous. I was your oracle today for Vertex of Abundance. I was doing the Soulmate Twin Flame briefing for March 2018, covering the Divine Feminine's perspective. We enter the month in with a movement forward in this bond, in this connection, whatever it is. I do feel like there's an opportunity to bring this spiritual union out of the spiritual into the physical, or bring the spiritual union into the physical. We leave, however, with a little bit of confusion. There needs to be a little bit of discernment. So communication's going to happen, okay? And it's going to be harsh and strict. So the boundaries are going to be really clear here. And both parties of the connection are going to have a little bit of energy, a little bit of challenge. The energy's a little bit chaotic moving into the next month. And that's just because there's a decision here and information comes out and both parties are confused. Okay, so if you want to see the continuation, follow us over in the Temple Season. Link in the show notes, or vertexofabundance.org. Under Oracle Series, you'll see 1111 Divine Lovers series, and it'll be there. Bye-bye.